do you do when you see a whale, men?
Sing out for him!
And what do you do next, men?
Lower away and after him!
And what tune do you pull to, men? Look ye, do you see the Spanish ounce of gold? Whosoever of ye raises me a white-headed whale with a wrinkled brow and a crooked jaw, with 3 holes punctured in his starboard fluke, he shall have his gold ounce, my boys. It's a white whale, I say. A white whale. Skin your eyes for him, men. Look sharp for white water. Aye. It was Moby Dick that dismasted me. Is that accursed white whale that raised me, made a poor begging lover be forever and a day. And I'll chase him around the Horn, and round the Norway maelstrom, and round perdition's flames before I give him up. And this is what you have shipped for, men, to chase that white whale on both sides of land and over all sides of earth, till he spouts black blood and rolls fin out. What say you, men? Will you splice hands on it now? I think you do look brave. God bless ye. God bless ye, men. Steward, go draw the great measure of grog. Visible objects are but pasteboard masks, but in each event in the living out, the undoubted deed, there some unknown but still reasoning thing puts forth the moldings of its features from behind the unreasoning mask. If man will strike through the mask, how can the prisoner reach outside except by thrusting through the wall? To me, the white whale is that wall shoved near to me. Sometimes I think there's naught beyond, but 'tis enough. He tasks me. He heaps me. I see in him outrageous strength, with an inscrutable malice sinewing it. That inscrutable thing is chiefly what I hate, and be the white whale agent, or be the white whale principal, I will reckon that hate upon him. Talk not to me of blasphemy, man. I'd strike the sun if it insulted me. Who's over me? Truth hath no confines. The measure, drink and pass round with it round, short draughts, long swallows, men, 'tis Satan's oath. It spiralizes in me. Forks out to the serpent's snapping eye. Well done, almost drained. Men, you've seen the years, so brimming, life is gulped and gone. Attend now, my brazen ye mates. Flank me with your lances, and ye harpooniers, stand there with your irons. And ye stout mariners, ring me in that I may in some sort revive a noble custom of my fishing fathers. Advance, ye mates. Cross your lances full before me. Let me touch the axe. Now, ye mates, I do appoint ye 3 cupbearers to my 3 pagan kinsmen there, my valiant harpooneers. Now 3 to 3 you stand. Commend the murderous chalices. Drink, ye harpooneers, drink and swear. Ye men that man the deathful whaleboats, death to Moby Dick. God hunt us all if we do not hunt Moby Dick to his death. Speak, thou vast and venerable head, and tell us the secret thing that is in thee. Of all divers, thou hast dived the deepest. That head upon which the upper sun now gleams has moved amid the world's foundations, where unrecorded names and navies rust, and untold hopes and anchors rot. Thou sawest the locked lovers, when leaping from their flaming ship, heart to heart, they sank beneath the exulting wave, true to each other, when heaven seemed false to them. Thou sawest the murdered mate, when tossed by pirates from the midnight deck. For hours he fell into the deep of midnight of the insatiate maw, and his murderers still sail on, unharmed. O head, thou hast seen enough to split planets and make an infidel of Abraham. And not one syllable is thine. What now, St. Paul? Come along that way, and to my breezelessness bring his breeze. O nature, and O soul of man, how far beyond all utterance are you linked analogies? Not the smallest atom stirs or lives on matter, but has its cunning duplicate in mind. And this round gold is but the image of the rounder globe, which to each and every man in turn but mirrors back his own mysterious self. Great pains, small gains for those who ask the world to solve them. It cannot solve itself. This coin sun wears a ruddy face with sea. He enters the sign of storms, from storm to storm. So be it, then. So be it, then. Ship ahoy! Hast seen the white whale? What became of the white whale? Didst thou cross his wake again? What is best let alone is not always what least allures. How long since you sawest him last? Which way heading? The vast! Man the bold! Here are my razors, the best of steel. Make the barbs sharp as the needle sleet of the icy sea. Take them. I have no need for them. I now neither shame, sup, nor pray. No aught of the fat I want of the truth. Death temper. What say you, pagans? Will you give me as much blood as will cover this barb? Ego non baptizo te in nomine Patris, sed in nomine Diaboli! Thou, Seamark, thou high and mighty pilot, thou tellest me where I am, truly, but canst thou cast the least hint where I shall be? Or canst thou tell where some other thing besides me this moment is living? Where is Moby Dick? These eyes of mine look into the very eye that is even now beholding him, and into the eye that is even now equally beholding the objects on the unknown. To the side of thee, thou sun. Foolish to Curse thee, thou vain Troy, and curse me all things that cast mine's eyes aloft to that heaven, whose vividness scorches him. Curse thee, thou Corinth, no longer will I guide my earthly way by thee. I have sat before the dense, cold fire and watched it all aglow. And I have seen it wane at last down to dumbest dust. Here, someone thrust these cards into these old hands of mine, swears that I must play them and no others. And damn me, Ahab, but thou actest right. Live the game and die in it. I may look up ahead, mark it well. The white flame lights the way to the white land. Hand me those mainmast links there. I would fain fill this pulse and let mine beat against blood, against fire. Thou clear spirit, a clear fire, whom on these seas I as pleasure once did worship, till in the sacramental acts burned by thee, that to this hour I bear the scar. I now know thee, and I now know that thy right worship is defiance. I own thy speechless, placeless power. But to the last cap of my earthquake life will dispute its unconditional, unintegral mastery in me. Of thy fire thou madest me, and like a true child of fire, I breathe it back to thee. Light though thou be, thou leapest out of darkness, but I am darkness leaping out of light, leaping out of thee. All your oaths to hunt the white whale are as binding as mine. In heart, soul and body, lungs and life, old Ahab is bound. And that ye know to what tune his heart beats, look ye here. Thus I blow out the last fear. It is a mild wind and a mild-looking sky. On such a day I struck my first whaler, a boy harpooner of 18. 40 years ago. 40 years of continual whaling, 40 years of privation and peril and storm time. And then the madness, the frenzy, the boiling blood and the smoking brow with which for 1,000 blowrings old Ahab has furiously, foamingly chased his prey. I feel deadly faint, bowed and humped, as though I were Adam, staggering beneath the piled centuries since paradise. Come, stand close to me. Let me look into a human eye. It is better than to gaze into sea or sky, better than to gaze upon God. What is it? What nameless, inscrutable, unearthly thing is it, that against all natural lovings and longings I so keep pushing and crowding and jamming myself on all the time? Is it I, God, or who that lifts this arm? But if the great song move not of himself, but is an errant boy in heaven, how then can this one small heartbeat, this one small brain think thoughts unless God does that beating, does that thinking, does that living, not I. By heaven, man, we are turned round and round in this world like yonder windlass, and fate is the handspike, and all the time low that smiling sky and this unsounded sea. But it is a mild, mild wind and a mild looking sky.
There she blows!
The boats! Stand by. My line. Gone. The harpoon too. Toss over the list there. You see it? 'Tis in the fish. Keep him nailed. Quick! No, blistered fool! Harpooneers collect the oars, the irons. Do you feel brave, men? Brave! Forehead to forehead, I meet thee this third time, Moby Dick. On deck there, brace sharper up. Crowder into the wind's eye. The sails shake. Heed them not. Those teeth, but give new rowlocks to your oars. Oars, slow downwards to thy depths, O sea, that Ahab may slide this last time before his mark. Towards thee I roar, thou all-destroying but uncoveted will. To the last I grapple with thee. From hell's heart I stab at thee. For hate's sake, I spit my last breath at thee. Sink all coffins and all hearses, and since neither can be mine, let me tow to pieces while still chasing thee. Though tied to thee, thou, damn it, will. Thus, I give up my spear.